You know, every year I've just been getting better and better, and as long as it doesn't stop, I'm really happy with that. Improvement that keeps coming.
I know this climb from last year, so I had an idea when to go. But yeah, Lenny's strong, so he just followed me and he had that kick at the end.
I think believing in yourself and knowing that it's a long climb, it only counts the line. I tried to not go too early, but I think a lot of guys were looking at me, so tried to hold back a bit so I could still have a good last 100 meters. And I think that was the most important thing, to not really go over your limit. I think I paced well.
With UAE, they have a lot of options, so yeah, they were going to try something. But that last K is so steep. It's really hard to stay away.
China's no joke. The Tour of Guangxi, these are hard stages.
Yeah, the last few days were our sprint stage, but it was actually not that easy. The peloton is really still wanting to race, and yeah, I think the level is still quite high. It's still World Tour, and you really feel it. Also today I did one of my best numbers ever, so to do this at the end of the year really is, gives me a lot of confidence for next year.
It's different to Europe, obviously. Overall, the stages are really easy, but the finals are really intense. And it's something we don't have often in Europe. Yeah, you have to get used to it.
Yeah, the nature here is really beautiful, and you see so many people on the side of the road. The organization is actually quite crazy. If you look at how many kilometers of fences there are, how many people there are from the organization on the side of the road, it's a lot different than Italy, where you have a lot of potholes and everything. It's an experience, to say the least, and it's something nice to have done, for sure.
And if you look around, it's quite beautiful as well.
It's a really nice place. All the stages have had something. I'm quite impressed with it, actually.
It's been a big season for you here today. To cap it off with this win.
Yeah, for sure.
I wasn't really expecting a result here because, to be honest, I'm quite cooked from this season. I'm really up and down just now, so I'm glad today was an up.
The start of the season was great, with the win in Mallorca and UAE straight after. But then I had a quite difficult period because of a knee injury. It took 2 months before I could start training again. And when you're in such a great shape, you really doubt, am I going to get back at this level this year? Will it take another year? I don't know. But then Vuelta was great again, so I was already confident after. But it kind of sucked that I didn't have the result I wanted. And the season is not that long, so to come here and still take this victory means a lot to me.
Yeah, I know him really well. We've been on a training camp together a few years ago, and I've grown up the last 4 or 5 years racing against him. So yeah, I'm happy for him. I knew he was in good form.